That is the moment Andruw Jones heard on MLB Network that he was newly elected into baseball's Hall of Fame. He's at a golf tournament in the Dominican, being thrown by, I believe, Albert Pujols. You see CC Sabathia there, Justin Upton, Chris Young, Adam Jones, our own Yonder Alonso, former big leaguers golfing and celebrating their own Andruw Jones. And the images here, you see him hugging Jimmy Rollins. His name is on the ballot.
I love seeing Jimmy Rollins and Garrett Sheffield. You know,
yes.
They're both in the mix.
Just a wonderful brotherhood. And Andruw Jones, newly elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame, joins us now live on MLB Network. Andruw, my goodness, congratulations. What is that moment to celebrate that with guys that played in the big leagues, other guys that are now your Hall of Fame brethren? What did that moment mean to you?
Well, I mean, I ain't much I can say, but first of all, I want to say hey to my mom, my family, my kids, everybody back home, my kids in Atlanta. I just want to tell them thank you for the love, support that they support me through my whole career. But to be here with all these guys, I mean, you know, that's all we know since we were little kids, playing baseball. And, you know, for us to continue to get together and come out here and do a golf tournament and trying to get everybody together and enjoy life, it's awesome.
Hey, Andruw, it's Harold here. Congratulations. I'm glad that worked out, man. Can you imagine all those guys around you?
Man, I mean, we were one of those guys that I idolized since I was a little kid, and you know, he think I'm older than him. But you know, it's just one of those things. It's awesome to be here with, you know, your name. I mean, Ken Griffey Jr., Edwin Belton, Pujols, Butch Rodriguez. You know, from the Armstrong, CC, DJ Up, Justin Up, you know, David Price. A lot of guys up there.
5 Hall of Famers right
there.
Just,
you know, it's a lot of guys that just been so good for this you know, this league on baseball, and you know, it's hard to be, you know,
Hey, Andruw, it's Tom Verducci. Congratulations, man. So well deserved. You also set a record today, by the way. Your first year on the ballot, 7% of the vote. No one ever came this far on the ballot. Your 9th year. What have these 9 years been like for you?
To be honest with you, this is one of those things that you can't control. You just continue to live life and see what happens. You know, obviously, when you play this game, you know, you don't play to be Hall of Fame. You play this game to help the team win championship. And when you go out there, you be consistent, you put numbers, and then your name start popping up into this Hall of Fame voting situation. But you know, it's a big honor for me. It's a big honor for the island, for myself. It's a big honor for my family. You know, it was very close for me to be off the ballot and hang in there. And you know, all of a sudden from 7% all the way to being in the Hall of Fame it's a great honor.
Hey, Andruw, it's Bob Costas. Congratulations. Only 3 center fielders in the long history of baseball have won as many as 10 Gold Gloves. Yourself, Ken Griffey Jr., and the late, great Willie Mays. Did you ever have occasion to talk either with Griffey or Willie before he passed about playing center field?
You asked me, I've been Ken Griffey Jr. Since I was a little kid. Since I started falling in love with baseball. I begged my mom to buy me a poster of Ken Griffey Jr. so I can put it in my room and hang it in there so I can be like, I want to be like this guy. This guy is such a great player. So I want to be just like Ken Griffey Jr. And all of a sudden, you go to the minor league and everybody's, you got tremendous talent. You look like Willie Mays, but it's hard to compare yourself to these guys. These guys are such a great baseball player. They've been doing these things for a long time. They put tremendous numbers out there in the game. So it's hard to compare, and it's kind of unfair to compare to those guys. But you know, I wanted to be myself. I wanted to go out there and be the best at my position and help my team win. You know, I want to thank the Atlanta Braves. I want to thank all the organizations for giving me a chance to continue to play this game that I love. I want to thank Bobby Cox that believed in me, that gave me the opportunity to be myself and go out there and show that I can be the best center fielder I can be.
You know, I had a chance to hang out with you at Chipper Jones' Hall of Fame party. And I think you wondered at the time if you would ever have this moment When you do go walk on that stage and you see Tom Glavine and Greg Maddux and Fred McGriff and Chipper Jones, and you mentioned Bobby Cox, how emotional will that be? And in some ways, do you feel like you're the last piece of the Braves Hall of Fame puzzle?
Yeah, I can tell you, to be honest with you. Right now, I'm just excited to be part of it. I mean, I know my family is at home being, celebrating, without me, but I want to, sooner or later we'll be there with them. But it's probably going to be very emotional. I know John Sherwood and Bobby Cox built a dynasty with the Braves for a long time. 14, consistent division championship, going out there and compete and then trying to win every single game. They did a really good job, and you can see on the list that just put up there so many guys that's in the Hall of Fame, and hopefully we can have some more in the future that I play with. I know it's debate with a lot of stuff, but right now I'm just happy to be part of this elite group, and I'm looking forward to.
Your career low will be tomorrow on the golf course. All the mojo's going for Andruw Jones, I'm telling you right now. All right? Andruw, congratulations, and we'll see you this summer in Cooperstown, okay?
Thank you very much, guys.